So here is manifesting made very easily. 2 steps to manifest with ease. Hello and welcome. My name is Celeste, and if you're new to this channel, I just want to say hi. Hope you enjoy. If you like this video, please like it, share it with somebody who would find this helpful, or subscribe if you want to hear more. Yes. So 2 very easy steps to how to manifest. So number 1 is, you probably already know this one. This is about creating your dream, writing down your vision. What does it look like? What does it feel like? How does it show up in your life? So the first assignment actually I'm gonna give you is to write it down. So take a piece of paper right now, pause this video, write down, like, how would you like your day to be? What is it that you want to manifest? Maybe it's just a simple thing, but just write it down and feel like, what does it feel like to have this thing? Does it feel like to be in this situation? Yes. So that is the first one, bringing it into life and activating the feelings of it. Because if you can't feel it, you can't get it. You won't be able to manifest it because you don't know what it feels like. So have the vision and getting into the feeling. Now, when you have done this, there are many teachers on this, so this is just the short version. When you've done this, step number 2, which is the one that I find many people who teach this, many people who teach manifesting, who are really great, but I find they kind of skip this step, which is using your intuition. So they say follow your guidance and do the action, but most of us have learned to do action in the masculine way, which is hustling, which is working, it's pushing, it's forcing, and this does not make manifestation comes easy. So if you want manifestations to come in an easy and fun way, you need to follow your intuition. And how you do this is this takes a lot of practice. So number 1 is practice. But how you practically do it is to connect to your body. You can do this by doing breath work. You can do it by meditating, by dancing, by exercising, by moving your body. But coming down into your body is really important. I have a body scan meditation, which is great for this. This is about coming down into your body, being present in your body. Because when you are here, this is where you can get the guidance. So guidance comes with the inner senses. That's what I call them. It's just like the outer senses, vision, seeing, hearing, feeling, tasting, and so on. But these are inner senses, which means that you don't experience them like if they come from the outside. It's like you can hear something, you see something, but you logically know that it's not there. Okay, so you might get a vision of something, but you can see that in your physical reality it's not there. So these are like inner senses, feelings, that like a sense of something you need to do, something you should do, or something you should not do. But it's not, it's inner senses. Yes? So the key here is to be aware of this, to notice this, because you manifest constantly. You know this. You manifest all the time. So the key is to noticing when these sensations and these senses, these messages come into your body and come to you, so you can react on it. Because you need to be prepared, because intuition can come anytime. You never know what it's gonna tell you, what you're gonna do, or how it's gonna come into your life. You just have to trust it and be prepared to do what is coming up. This is why you need to be aware, and this is why you need to come down into your body, because most of us are up in our head. We are constantly thinking, we're constantly planning, like we have work to do, we need to do this and this and this, and then we have to do this, and we are constantly in our head. And you cannot listen to intuition. You will not pick up these messages if you're in your head. So you need to come down to a body, which is why breath work and meditation is very important. And I would advise you to do it every day, because you need to, especially in the morning, because you need to be on that frequency to get the messages. It's like a radio. If you're not on the same wavelength or whatever it is, you cannot hear the radio. You have to turn to the right station to hear the volume, to hear the radio, the station you want to hear, the manifestation you want to come into your life. Okay, so I hope it made sense to you. Please send a comment, a message, if it did, if it resonated with you, and maybe how you have already used this, how it shows up in your life, something you have manifested. I would love to hear. And yeah, so the last little thing I want to share with you is then the weight, the receiving. So I like to use this term that I learned from my teacher, which is like when you go to a web shop, you go in, you find exactly what you want. This is what you did in step number 1, writing down exactly what it is you want. Find what is it, you click buy, order it, it takes some money, and then it comes to you, and then you wait for it. So you don't think, oh my god, when is it gonna come, or is it gonna come, like I don't really know, and what's going on, like what to do. This is waiting patiently. When you have gone to creator.com, as my teacher called it, and ordered your manifestation, written it down, saying this is what I want, putting your intention into this is what I want, then you forget about it. And actually literally forget about it. This is what really works very well for me. Like I set an intention like, oh, this would be nice and I would really love this, and then I start to create it. Like, what does it look like? Even write it down, and then I forget about it completely, and then I go on living my day. And I've experienced that 5 minutes later it shows up. It was some woman I was following, and I wanted to, I think it was, open my heart, do something with my heart chakra. And 5 minutes later, when I was watching around on YouTube, this woman I've been following for a while, I saw in the description a link for some of her stuff, and I was like, perfect, like this is what I literally just said I wanted. So it can happen in 5 minutes, it can happen in 2 days, it can happen in a week. I have made some big manifestations in a very short time. Usually it's fast with me, so it can come anytime. Don't get attached to the how. Just follow your intuition, whatever it tells you to. And it might be something, well, usually it's something that does not make sense. So it could be go for a drive, or call this person, or go to the store, or go, you think about a person and then you go search for them. It could be anything. This is why you just want to take action, so you stay in the flow. What is your intuition telling you? What do you feel like? What do you, maybe you see something, maybe you hear something, and then act on it. So that was the very, very short version, and this is what I do. This is what I help people do. Connect to the body so they can listen to their intuition, because again, manifesting, we know about it, we've heard it so much, and we know we have to connect with the dream, the vision, but the actual steps, this is the missing link, and this is what I teach. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in a later video.